we spend all these, well, we didn't spend anything, but we did the intro and we don't use it. So there you go. Let's have a look at our first interview with Jens in Frankfurt in Germany. G'day, Jens.
Hello, Rod.
How are you, mate?
Fine.
I've been telling the people what a wonderful time we have in Thailand together. But before we talk about that, how has it been in Germany during the pandemic for people with disabilities?
Very hard.
What's made it hard?
It made hard because we was isolated, so people can't go somewhere. Especially if you get medical treatment, for example, you went to the hospital or something, you stay in the hospital, nobody can visit you.
Yes.
You're alone. Mm-hmm. And this is for people with handicap, elderly people, who have something to do in the hospital, who are there for weeks, and nobody can visit you,
Yeah.
And the very, very hard thing is also that even people who was dying in the hospital, family members can't stay with them.
And if people were at home, Jens, and they needed support workers to come, could they get their support workers, or were they not allowed to come either?
Can, but not too much, also limited.
Very limited.
All the services was down, yeah.
So it doesn't matter what disability you have. One of the killers is loneliness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Isolation. There's nothing on, nothing on. You stay all the time at home, weather, winter, very hard, cold and this, and you're lonely, Family members didn't came because they're also afraid that they maybe infect elderly people, with the COVID,
And what about the vaccine? Could people with disabilities get their vaccine?
Yeah. But it was not easy either, because they even for wheelchair paralyzed people and things like this, they little bit forgot us, We need to have a special statement from our doctors that we need the vaccine and this and this and this, and to prove was not easy.
So they didn't prioritize people with disability.
That they done some people, but not all of them. So you need to show them. Even they forget people, paralyzed people. They forgot them. We was not in the list, and we need to show them that we need to have the vaccine. Our house doctors prepare paperwork, and then they gave us the vaccine.
Germany's fairly big on paperwork, I believe.
They love it.
Oh, yeah.
They love it.
Mate,
But
do you think that,
same Thai people? They love it.
Yes, very same. And Australia, not quite so much, I must admit. Do you feel that things are getting better? Are you coming out of the pandemic now?
The last days, pandemic, the numbers are rising, and this is a little bit scary.
What about the freedoms? Are you still locked down, or do you have freedom now?
Oh, the freedoms are okay. We came back to nearly
Fairly normal
situation. Yeah, but now numbers are going up, and I hope not come back like the last winter.
See, the thing is, Jens, I think with any kind of opening up, the numbers will go up, unfortunately. But we can't afford to keep the world locked down forever, I don't think.
That's all right. We need to learn to move on even with COVID,
Like people like yourself and me, we met in Thailand, and we've had a lot of fun in Thailand. And like you said to me before, we didn't realize how much freedom and fun we were having until it was taken away, mate.
Exactly. That's so true. Rod, this is what I think all the time when I see all our video clips, what we done, with the whole bunch of people coming together and everything, and what they took from us, crazy.
But you have
really
your
crazy.
own. You have your own travel company. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, but we are also not doing nothing in the moment,
But you will again, won't you?
We will again, but the
Yes.
situation yesterday Thailand was open,
Yes.
so they come back, but it's still unclear. Everything unclear, so we wait until we know more about the situation to send people over. I have a lot of requests from people, but if I don't know how the transfers, this all the things are with the PCR test and everything, we can't send people over.
And this is the time
know?
people want to be there because it's cold there, and they often go to Thailand to get away from the winter.
Sure, but
Yeah.
we need to be sure how is the situation at the airports, how is the treatment, how they handle this, and everything is not clear yet.
But if people want to follow your company, do you have a web page or anything like that?
Sure,
Can you tell us?
it's Handicap Holiday Thailand.
Okay, and that will get them to
Right.
Thailand. So
Yes,
I'll bring them from
from
Australia, you bring them from Germany, mate.
Exactly.
That sounds really, really good to me. I've
And
noticed
we
that,
meet in Thailand.
yes, I've noticed one thing. While the pandemic's been on, people like the wonderful Kuhn is still developing accessible, friendly design tourism venues in Asia. And the Nong Nooch Garden has opened up a big resort with lots of accessible rooms that you and I saw together being built. So when the world opens properly, it's a great place to go, isn't it?
Sure, best place in the world.
What makes you think it's the best place in the world, mate?
Because Thailand weather is fine, people are good, they do a lot of things for us with all the rooms what they done, hotels, and time to go back.
They never ever say no, do they? They always find a way.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Well, Jens, I'm going to say goodbye now, but we're going to get you back on later to surprise Kuhn because you haven't seen him for a while either. So a bit later on in the program, we'll just have you pop up, and you'll be there. You'll be in a different spot. Can you show him where you'll be, Carl? I'll see if we can show you where you'll be. That's where you'll be. And
Perfect.
we'll have Kuhn and we'll have Kuhn Lin on.
Perfect.
So,
I
mate-
wait for my pop-up.
That'll be mate, look, I can't wait to give you a handshake and a man hug when I
Yes,
see
sure.
you. And we'll
I
see
want
you
to hug
soon.
you,
Absolutely.
I want to hug you and all the people, But we will
Yes.
see us for sure in February when you come over for the Friendly Design Expo,
The Friendly Design
We will have a
Expo
party
would not be the
together.
same without you, Jens.
And without you,
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you.
You know?
See you again very soon when Kuhn comes up.
Perfect.
Cheers, mate. That was Jens, and a wonderful guy. And honestly, I got the feeling that he had done it pretty hard during the lockdown. And Jens spends quite a bit of time in Thailand every year, and he's very, very well known. And I'm sure he's missing Thailand greatly. And speaking of Thailand, we had the honour of talking to Kuhn Krisana. They ended up, Kuhn Lin and himself ended up on the one camera. Kuhn Lin was doing some interpreting for him. She works for Kuhn Krisana, but she's also a marvellous person in her own right, and we all love her. Let's have a look at our interview with Kuhn Krisana. Well, as I promised, we are going to have an interview with one of my best friends in Thailand, a wonderful man who has been in the media for a long, long time. Both him and my friend Kuhn were the first two people that I really got to know in Thailand with disabilities. Not that you can tell, they do everything. Now, the great thing about Thailand is it's a wonderful place for anybody with any disability to go to. And it's thanks largely to the ex-tourism minister, Krisana, Kuhn, and all the things they've done, and along with other people, to make Thailand one of the best places in the world for people with disabilities to visit. Let's say hello to Krisana and Kuhn. Hello.
Hello, สวัสดีครับ
Sawadee krap, my friend.
Good afternoon in Thailand and good evening in Brisbane.
Perfect. Perfect. Krisana, we miss you
hope
so much.
Thank you. I hope you and everyone is fine and safe from the COVID-19 epidemic.
We are very fine. We're getting better, like Thailand. Same.
Very good. It's good news.
Yes. Can I ask you, Krisana, during the COVID, how has it been for people with disabilities in Thailand?
It's a good question. Thank you so much. There are two aspects of impact, positive and negative.
Mm-hmm.
The positive effect is that people with disabilities can stay at home more, have practiced more online media skills, makes many people with disabilities have better skills in creating graphic designs, see more opportunities to build a career and earn online business. Okay?
Yes.
Positive. But the negative effect is that if it is necessary to go out of the house, may cause more chance of contracting COVID than normal people, because most of the people with disabilities in Thailand, you also need to really on health from people around you, such as having to have someone help you lift a wheelchair or lifting the handicapped person up and down the car or bed.
Were people able to get help? Could they get help, or did they not get help?
Okay, people with disabilities in Thailand have relatively good access to a vaccine against COVID.
People with disabilities in Thailand get a lot of help from other people and also the government and for other sectors to help them to access places and also access vaccine. So now a lot of people with disabilities got vaccine already.
That's fantastic. Very, very good. You're going to have a Friendly Design Expo in February?
Yes, sure.
Yes, in February 10th to 13th next year.
And you want people from all over the world, yes?
Yes, because now Thailand already opened our countries and people from other countries, about 65 countries can enter our country already. And we hope that in February, a lot of people from around the world can join our Friendly Design Expo. And for this year, we changed our expo's places to Bytech Bang Na, which next to Suvarnabhumi Airport. So it's very convenient for people to come from the airport and can join our expo. And for our expo,
easy for everyone.
Yes, easy for everyone.
Okay.
And next to the BTS stations, so it's very convenient also for people with disabilities and for the elderly.
Get close so we can see you both. Krisana, during COVID, many people still building Nong Nooch Garden, building big. Kunyut, building more. Getting ready for people to come back to Thailand.
Okay very good โควิดตอนสถานการณ์โควิดเนี่ยแม้ว่าจะวิกฤตหนักมากสำหรับธุรกิจท่องเที่ยวและโรงแรมแต่ก็มีบางกิจการโดยเฉพาะในเครือข่ายเฟรนด์ดีไซน์อย่างเช่นสวนนกนุษย์พัทยาและดำเนินแคร์เนี่ยได้ถือโอกาสเนี่ยวิกฤตเป็นโอกาสในการปรับปรุงพัฒนาเรื่องอารยสถาปัตย์เพื่อให้ทุกคนเข้าถึงได้เนี่ยมากยิ่งขึ้น
In COVID situations in Thailand, even though it is a big crisis for us, but many tourist business use this opportunity to improve their places. For example, as you said, Nongdut Garden, they have time to develop and improve their places to be friendly design and also create many things. For example, the friendly design hotel, which have almost 40 friendly design rooms to serve people with disabilities, especially wheelchair users and the elderly. Also for Kunyut from Damnan Care Resort, he is now not only operating the resort, but also he do the friendly design buses business. Now he have prepared many friendly design buses that people with disabilities can access it. And if you come to Thailand after the COVID situation, now you can create a big tour, a big trip for people with disabilities.
Very
Oh,
good. Very good.
Salon,
We have a special
Salon.
guest for you soon. Yes, Krisana. Yes.
In terms of business during the last 2 years of the epidemic, both tourist and hotel business were hit hard. But for Nongnut Tropical Garden, Pattaya, Chonburi Province, and Damnan Care Resort, despite the server crisis, but he took this opportunity to make improvement and develop the place to be more beautiful and more comfortable, to wait for the day when tourists from all over the world can return to Thailand again. Like Mr. Warayut Kuhn, the Damnan Care Resort has expanded the business, creating dozens of additional friendly design rooms, because I believe tourists from all over the world, including a group of wheelchair tourists, want to visit Thailand because the food is delicious. You okay? Delicious.
Yes.
Food is delicious. The people are friendly. The people are friendly. Thailand, land of smile.
Yes.
And has a very beautiful nature, and there are confidence development of friendly design to support tourism business for all people.
Let me tell you, everyone, Thailand is so welcoming. It's so beautiful. Kun Krishna and Kun Yut are like my heroes. They are so wonderful. They make me pleased in the heart every time I'm with them. They make me happy. They're wonderful. We have a guest coming, don't we, Carl? Have you done that?
Yep.
Okay. We have a special guest coming to
Thank you
say
so much.
hello, Kun Krishna. Go ahead. Why are you so wonderful?
เย็นเลยฮะ
คุณเย็นไหม
เย็น
Kun
เอาไว้
Yut.
Savadi Kap.
เย็น
Savadi Kap.
Oh.
Thailand.
สวัสดีครับ
We thought we'd give you a surprise.
ขอเชิญไปพูดเทน
Yeah,
ทากพูดเท
surprise,
นทาก
surprise.
พูดเทนทาก
Germany is on.
So Kun Yut, we will both be there for the Friendly Design Expo. Both of us.
คุณเย็น when you come back Thailand you can join Felisa Expo early next year.
100% sure.
Oh, no 100, no 100%, 1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Ting Ting, I booked the ticket. I come 28 December. I come 2 months.
Oh, very good, very good.
เข้าใจ
So,
Okay, I
Come
see,
with
I
my
see.
mom. Yeah.
Oh, full team.
Good to see you.
so we're all coming
Oh,
back
very
on
good,
Krishna.
very good.
We all miss you.
Welcome to Thailand. But now Thailand is more beautiful and very accessible. Around in Thailand. Now I out of town. I say in Khon Kaen province. You know,
Yes?
Khon Kaen province near Kolat. คุณเย็น รู้เรื่องหมดนะ
We were saying,
Hongkong,
Kuhn,
my
yes,
home. Family
everybody
home.
is making things better in Thailand, ready for us to
Yeah.
come back, and we're all very excited to come back. Krishna, Kuhn Jens was saying to me, we after COVID-19 come, we realize how much we miss each
สวั
other.
สดีครับ
We realize how much we miss each other.
แม่
Hello.
ดีเขาพูดเขาถาม
Ah, you know, we're like family now. Everybody.
ครอบครัว
And we miss our families.
Friendly design family. Oh, very good. Big family.
Yes.
And
Global.
family won't
big-
come together.
Big, rich and famous family.
I wish we're rich, but famous, yes. Very good. Kun Jens, you tell him what it's been like for you in Germany.
Sad. In
Sad.
Germany, only sadness. I want to
Yeah.
come to Thailand.
You want to come
Dark and
home?
cold. I want to come home.
Yeah.
Winter
It's like
season
coming
start
home.
in Germany. It's freezing and cold and dark.
Oh, that now Thailand, okay. Thailand, welcome, very welcome. Beautiful atmosphere.
We won't come back in Krisana. Won't come back. Leo.
Well, Kun Krishna is leaving. He's coming back.
Everywhere. Thailand everywhere. Yeah.
Ah, very good. Safety.
Rule of Thailand.
Same
But
saying.
your
Look,
country no. You are no
Same.
mask. Your country no mask. Oh.
we have mask in Australia too.
We have a mask.
Wait.
Mask. Yeah. Our mask on.
Same.
Mr. Rod and Mr. Yen Yang, I have information for you about Thailand Friendly Design Expo early next year.
What day?
10 to 13 February
10 to 30.
2022.
We ready.
Okay, the
we
problem-
ready to come.
The
And
problem
Kuhn, yes?
of the epidemic of COVID-19 forced us to stop holding Expo for 2 years. Normally in 2020 to 2021. But after the situation began to unravel, Thailand announced the opening of the country, open tourism in a new normal way on December 1st. November. Oh, sorry.
November.
November
Yesterday.
1st. Yesterday.
Thailand government announced opening country and opening tourism for all people. So I announce the next FD Expo event at the beginning of next year on February 10 to 13, 2022, which will be held at the Convention Center by Tech Bang Na near Suvarnabhumi, near my home. New สถานที่จัดงาน
New
New
venue.
place for the Expo early next year near Suvarnabhumi Airport, near Pattaya, near my home.
Very, very good. Very good.
Near my new office, Bang Na That. Okay, which will be held at the Convention Center by Tech Bang Na.
Kun Krishna,
I invite
we are very,
you.
very happy to come. We're so excited. You do know we love you all, yes?
เรารักคุณ
Thank you so much. Me too.
And Kun Jens, we miss each other, right?
Yes, sure, we love you.
Yeah, it's the same. So the whole family comes back together in Thailand. Many hugs, many shake hands, a kiss for
I
Lynn.
miss that moment
Everything
Okay,
good.
miss all.
Peace all. Thank you for joining the
ช่วย
program.
ก่อนจบถามหน่อยว่าเอ็กซ์ตัวนี้เขามีอะไรจะมาช่วยแจมกันไหมจะมาแจมมาเอา
for
มา
the Kennedy
ทั้ง
Chai
เรื่อง
Expo this
ประชุม
year.
สัมมนาหรือเอามา
Any
โชว์
idea
หรือจัดทัวร์ตัววีแชร์
for our expo to show or to make seminar or tour in the
We-
expo?
We will be bringing back our tours as soon as we can. Right, Jens? As soon as possible.
Sure,
มาท
everybody is ready to come.
Many people
ก็
need to come to Thailand and heal their heart.
ำทุกคนอยากจะมาประเทศไท
Yeah,
ยเพื่อ
that's so right.
ใช่ ตอนนี้เมืองไทยก็กำลังตื่นเต้นมากเพราะว่าเราก็ปิดมา2 ปีใช่ไหมไม่ได้จัดงานเนี่ยปีหน้าเราคาดหวังมากว่างานจะเป็นแบบ new normal ที่จะเป็นที่ตื่นตาตื่นใจและแปลกใหม่ของสำหรับเราทุกคนประมาณ
Now Thailand is very exciting to holding event because there are already 2 years that we cannot hold any events in Thailand. So we hope that after the COVID, our event will be big and make you all impressed with our expo.
We will be very impressed and happy. Please say hello to Senator Viwasak for us also. And we will see you all very soon, right, Jens?
Sure.
Good.
And Kun
Very
Krishna,
Good.
I'm honored to have you on my program. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. ดังเชิญมิสเตอร์เยน
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay.
ครับ
We'll see you all
See you in
soon.
Thailand.
See you in
See you soon
Thailand.
in Thailand.
Bye bye for now.
See you soon.
Bye, Jens.
ขอบคุณครับ See you.
ขอบคุณครับ
Bye bye. Good to see you.
It just was very difficult to say goodbye. In fact, it took us about 5 minutes. The wonderful thing there is that Kun Krishna really does not speak English a lot, but he went to an awful lot of effort to work out the answers to the questions and deliver them in English. And we're very grateful and honored for that, and we thank him very much. Thailand is a very interesting place. Even the politicians care. Senator Viwasak, who used to be the Minister for Tourism and Sport, even though he is now a senator, last week was travelling around the countryside with Kun Krishna, looking at how to make things more accessible. When we were with him at times, he would help. We had one person in a wheelchair who really wanted to see a temple that was upstairs, and he couldn't get there, and the minister and a few other people picked him up and carried him up the stairs. Remarkable people, particularly for politicians, but just remarkable in general. All of them, Kun Krishna, Senator Viwasak, everybody, please come to Thailand with us. We'll be doing a trip there in June. If you're interested, get in touch with us and let us know. Let's have a look at some of the people who have been supporting us. IOMI, who do smart homes, so that you can just tell the lights to turn off and on and the doors to open and close. Simple Solutions, who are trainers for support workers. They do NDS services, but most of all, they're just great humans that work there, and they really care. Hello World Travel in Harvey Bay, so that when you book a tour to Thailand, you know your money is going into a big company, not my pocket, and everything is safe and secure. Totally Mobile in Harvey Bay, who do scooters and all sorts of equipment for people with disability. Thanks to the NDIS for the help they give me. It really, really does help. Please subscribe. I bet you, Carl. I bet you. Subscribe to our YouTube. We don't have a lot of YouTube subscribers, just lots of Facebook people. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can let you know when things are on. Next week, on the Saturday, we will do a program on where can I live with my disability pension and NDIS. How long can I visit? Why can't I stay longer? All sorts of questions and answers. That'll be on our program next Saturday. Until then, thank you for being patient with our Halloween program that ended up about half a week late, and we'll see you again real soon.